It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
Well, hello there guys, and welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel. I hope you all are having a great day with no exceptions. What's up Pikapika, what's up Mr. Sil, Vladimir Petro, Sudhan, everyone else? How are you doing, lads? How are you doing? Right. Please hit that like button as we are getting started. And yeah, we just have some arena to do, some units to earn. So let's get it done. What's up, Gunju? Yeah, multiverse arena. So I should probably use my 6 stars first here. Or like 1 million points here. So I'm gonna use my 6 stars and we're gonna figure out what else I want to do. So let's clap these guys up. Let's clap these guys up. I think we're good here. Yeah, should be fine. Like button smashed. Dankeschön. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. I don't think you'll regret it.
Go, wonderful. Grind never ends, grind never ends. Okay, and hurts rising up, but otherwise all fine. Yeah, it's gonna hurt for a while. Mine did as well. Stop, Arman, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream, as always. Oopsie, I tried to parry. Haha. Whatever. Just die already. Here, Arman. Special for you. Bought lots of different coffees yesterday, so looking forward to tasting. Well, I hope they taste wonderful. I hope they taste le magnifique. Stop, K-Dog. Any idea on how many points should a free-to-play player like me should have in Summoner Camp by now? Yeah? 7 less than I have, because I have only bought that Zercard Plus, so take a look. Because I think I'm quite sure that I have gotten all of the points so far. So you should be on 27, something like that. Mm. 26 or 27, basically, yeah. Thanks a lot. No worries. What's up? Passatan, how are you doing? And I am having, you know, an alright day. No real particular complaints. How are you though? How are you? Morning, Aaron. And look who's here. Isn't it JJ herself? indicate he's in good mood today? Maybe. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Are you a better singer dancer after getting drunk? Well, that's what everybody thinks, isn't it? You think you man something must have happened. I can assure you, I'm still the same man. I'm not sure if we're getting a selected arena this month. I think they might have just sacrificed it for Black Widow arenas. What's up, Crowton? How are you doing? You gonna awaken Hercules? Yes, I will. Yeah, 6 annexes selected. I always assume it's 3 unless they specifically say 10. So as far as I know, it's 3 champions. Maybe it's 10, but they haven't specified or told us anywhere. So more than likely 3 champions. How's your back? Actually, not too well. My back is the one thing that's pissing me off right now. Because I have problems getting my medic. It's a long story. I'm not gonna get into it, but still trying to sort it out. The best place to farm gold? Well, arena incursions. That's about it. Arena in general. You are an alien and a variant of Kang. Maybe. Maybe.
Welcome to your nightmare, bitch!
So Benny Dortmund. Most likely 3 champions in SOP Nexus. Yeah, exactly, most likely 3. Es ist richtig, yeah. The same crystal as 4th of July. How do you know? Best place to farm ISO? Arena. Arena or just buy crystals. Very quick way of getting ISO. But then again, money solves majority of the problems in this game, so you're probably gonna want to stick with Arena. That is scary, yeah. And there had never been in history of games 5-spot Nexus, as far as I can remember. Hey, what's up again? Next month, Spider Wrestling 3 cows. Could happen, yeah. Could very well happen. Heads up, accelerate. Wish we have 15 plus cow crystals next month, right? Well, hopefully. Hopefully we do. But I wonder why. You went to Archer rank 3 today. Nice, congratulations. Compensation this week is progression based? I don't think so. I don't know, man. They have not said that it is, so I'll assume it isn't. Stop Miss Minutes. How are you doing? What class am I picking from? No clue yet. I'll decide that when I actually have to decide it, or a day before. There's no point of thinking which class you're gonna pick right now, because many things can change till then. You can give it like a ponder if you wish, but I have no clue yet. Hope everyone gets good. Yep. Your Sunspot rank 3. Congrats, man. Congrats on your rank 3 Sunspot. But Sig 40 Cap Infinity War, take him Sig 110. Should I rank 3 him or your Unawakened Torch? You should rank 3 your Unawakened Torch. That's what I'd do anyways. Unless you're trying to improve your prestige immediately. Into opening once. Nice, congratulations. Yeah, it's always awesome when you get the 1100 units from that 50,000 battle chip thing. Just think of picking class, but always ends up in a question mark. Exactly. So don't do it yet. Let it sit there. No point in filling your head with stuff that's gonna happen like a month from now, and a month from now, a lot of things can change depending on, I don't know, next announced buffs, offers, how these buffs turn out, and what you pull, and what catalysts and stuff like that you earn till then, and just a whole bunch of things still up in there. No point in pondering about it yet. 6-star Venom Pool today. Nice. I do think it looks quite promising. I think at the very least, Venom Pool is going to be very, very fun champion to play with. At the best, he might actually be very, very good and, like, you know, maybe replace Venom. But I'm not that sure on it. But in general, you should be happy when you got Venom Pool now. He's a better Mystic champion than America Chavez, so there's that. My 5-star still. Well, still, congrats then, I guess. Still on your 5-star. Good night, Determinator. Wait a minute, Determinator. You.
Get back in here! Get back in here and love me! Ah!
Still a safe choice? Yeah, I suppose. Open 10 Thronebreaker crystals, not a single unit. Well, that can easily happen. That's why opening Thronebreaker crystals is a huge gamble. If you want to guarantee yourself like a steady flow of units, open regular crystals. Howard the Duck worth ranking new. Howard the Duck is actually quite good now. I'm not gonna say that he's like the best thing that has ever happened, but he's, I think, at this point already a bit underrated. Play around with him, see what you think about him. Is there any glitch? I'm on 626. Oh, it's not a glitch, but there is basically, let's call it an invisible debuff. And it comes from that node that when you nullify a buff on, I think, Hyperion, then you have like decreased chance to nullify the next buffs or whatever. Mystic Ward or something like that. And it effectively places an invisible debuff on you. So if you bring in a champion that never nullifies anything ever, you're not going to regenerate. If you bring in a champion that nullifies even a single buff in that fight, you're going to get a healing that is equivalent to like 1 debuff willpower healing for the entire fight. Because the game thinks, the willpower thinks that there is a debuff on you, which it kind of is meant to be, but it's a tricky story. But yeah, it's been there for like years now. I don't think it's ever gonna get fixed. The compensation I'm waiting for is an endgame parry bug. I prefer new bugs each match. Well, that's gonna end sometime next month though. And $6 for him. Good Doom, who's ranked 2 and Awakened, was saying like $6 for him. Yeah, yeah, no, still go with Torch. Still go with Torch. I'd go with Torch. I'd personally go with Torch in that situation. Torch does not need to be awakened, and Torch is wildly useful in like all forms of content. Oh, that reference on that? Well, thank you, Swapnil. Buffing Tech Science and Cosmic Class. Yeah, I suppose so. Thank you, Vladimir. Took the wifey out of crab boiled dinner. stuff on the couch. Well, sounds amazing. Sounds amazing.
But I want it now.
Oh, it's up, Slinger, hiding. Just confused, I should play the quest or not. Yeah, you can play the quest. It's only for that one fight, though. Got Sim Supreme finally after losing Symbiote mission from last week about logic. That's how it happens. That's how it happens. What's up, Manit? Hiding. SOP rewards come out beginning of September for everyone. Yep, and by beginning of September, like, we're gonna know another set of buffs that's gonna happen and new champions and stuff like that. And we're gonna know how good Penny Parker and Spider-Man 2099 is. Basically, what I'm trying to say is just don't overthink this too much. Had a block your specials midway through it. Yes, sometimes it kind of happens. It's not meant to. It's a glitch, but yeah. You just love Family Guy. Favorite cartoon as a child? I don't think I had one specific. I had a whole bunch because, like, you know, kids watch a ton of cartoons. Hey, what's up, Slinger? Happy to be back. Well, welcome back. 7.2 completion's easy? Yes. Well, I mean, every player is different, and what one finds easy, others won't. But objectively, I think 7.2 completion is easier than 6.2, 6.3, and 6.4 completion runs. Oh, come on. There you go. Don't make that much of a difference, but the video quality since the birthday gift seems to be way better. I have not really changed anything in video quality, though. I don't think I have. But you mean, but I can do a ton of things like this.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Big me.
I do need either some better way how to cool my PC, and ideally I need a better PC, just flat out. I don't think this one, with all the kind of like add-ons, integrations, and obviously I want to carry on like improving effects and stuff like that. It's just kind of like this PC ain't up to the challenge. Form Tech TF5CC, options are Bullshit, Guillotine 2099, Guardian, War Machine, all unduped, Guillotine 2099. That one's quite easy. Oh. Anyways, you're dead. The next 6-star will be Spider-Ham, which I took rank 56200 yesterday. That's how. Well, congratulations on your 6-star Spider-Ham. New champs gonna be in SOP Nexus. New champs will not be in SOP Nexus, no. Not immediately. But the buffed ones will be. On Professor X, Grandmaster goes down easy. Even without Professor X, I mainly use like Hulkbuster and Nick Fury for Grandmaster. My apologies to YouTube. New emojis are growing on you. Well, you can use KT emojis. Haha. You have that sexy membership stamp. Lions was saying that Hitmonkey is better than Mallman. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's...
One word, and I hit you again.
I'm telling Mother.
Go. Tell her.
Now you can clip this and show it to your friend in Alliance. What's up, Jack Attack? How are you doing? You say Hercules better than CMM? Yeah, probably. More than likely. Almost certainly. And Quake 611 Sabertooth. Yeah. Quite sure you can. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah. I'm quite sure I did. Initially, the first time around, so. Yeah. Can. how I consider upgrading. I have no clue how PCs work, that's the thing. Because if I were to upgrade, I need somebody to set it all up and stuff. And I can't do that. And quite often it would work out like worse if I need to get somebody, if I need to hire somebody to do that for me. Like, you know what I mean? Because I'm not nowhere near as PC technically capable, you know? With that. Should I rank up Thing or Magic? We're talking, well, I assume we're talking 5 stars. I'd probably go with Magic still. Talking about gambling when someone burning one audit and not getting 6 accurate leak is minimum scores. And gambling crystal and get it. Well, here's the thing. It's important to be aware of what these games are, and you are absolutely correct. There is a very, very significant gambling aspect involved in it. And that's why I always make sure that in my like cow crystal openings, I make sure that I say that it is a horrible idea and bad investment. On my streams, when asked questions, I always say that cow crystals are not meant for people that do not spend on a game or can't afford it and things like that. But you can't blame Kabam for your own actions either. You can understand what role they play, and yes, you can, like, I don't know, shift part of the blame, maybe. 90% is still at the player's end. You know exactly what you're doing, and as angry as one can get, and when we're angry, we like to find blame in everything and everyone else, but we cannot fail to acknowledge that that is the deal with the devil here. That is the deal with the devil here. If that is if you can't reconcile that with, I don't know, your moral compass, then you can't play this game. That's as simple as that. But you do not get to blame a corporate company that creates the game for you playing it and for you spending on it or things like that. Like, I have had a lot of problems with things like you described and gambling in this game and in general, but that's me. That's nobody else. Best options for aspect of war, Quake. Oh crap, sorry. You think Quake and Ghost should be nerfed? I think that is a discussion that we should have. And the answer that, I mean, like, the more I think about it, if the game developers are unable to contain them in a manner that does not hurt other champions, then quite possibly so. Ideally, I'd like to think that Kabam developers can figure out a way how to contain them when needed without involving other champions and their abilities in there. If they can't, then possibly yes. So the clues with no slapped iron. That's cap. All party bag just give us 10 choice and SOP next a bit better. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Some people are expecting like a ton of stuff for this compensation. Sabretooth has no retreat node. Yeah, you can still Quake on no retreat node easy. Addition to make every champ metal. Yeah, sure. Vibranium. No, Vibranium, strictly speaking, does not count as metal for purposes of this game. Jobs making videos on YouTube teaching people how to play better. You know, there is someone that does the exact same working on PCs. I know. Ghost Quake are nerfed indirectly by game using. Yeah, well, that is true, but the problem is that anti-Quake and Ghost nodes often ruin it for plenty of other champions. But what's up, Ankit? How are you doing, by the way? Mike Dennis. Myself. And a long week off last week. Well, I hope you had a wonderful time whilst they had some downtime. Remove Kingpin from 1050 eventually. Kingpin is a bit, yeah, he is a bit frustrating to deal with. Can't deny that. Can't deny that. Not only posting Hercules or CGR in his community vote tab. Whatever do you mean? I didn't know such. I mean, like, why would that make me a rascal? I was just curious what people think. Piyush, it's pointless retracting messages. I see them all, and the stream is not down. Haha. You think that retracting is gonna help you?
Yes, I can definitely smell shite.
The Growler, how are you doing? I don't think compensation will be that overwhelming. Yeah, I don't think so either. But we'll see. Maybe it is. Whoa, oh, right, he can't miss. Wow, scheißen for doing. Stupid Daredevil. Anyway, awakening her. Yes, I do have 2 ways of awakening Hercules: cosmic or generic awakening gem. And all the people in the chat. What's up, Devastator? You will spend hours, thousands of units to get Herc in arena. Why do you insist, Annie, on, like, okay, I'm not gonna be that fast now that it's like, I don't know, 12 hours later, but Annie, just so you know, you shouldn't, like, really ruin other people's openings. Like, I had no intention of watching it, but, you know, if I did, then I wouldn't be happy. Either way, sometimes people get lucky. That's it. Sometimes people get lucky. Good on him. Like, how many units has he spent for Dr. Doom, which he doesn't have? Just saying. You know? It's not like he plays this game properly anyway, so... does anything but, so there you go. Took my Kingpin to rank 5 today. Always got bug gets fixed soon. Yep, me too. So Kingpin's awesome. Would you recommend purchasing the Resort Pass? If you spend money on the game ever, like if you casually just occasionally buy units or something like that, yeah, it is well worth it. You get like 2.5 times the amount of units you would get otherwise. Like that pass costs $15. And for $15 you get like 1,000 units, and $15 would get you 400 units, like if you just bought them, yeah, and then you get all that other extra stuff on top. So yeah, it is well worth it if you ever spend money on the game. Did the man talked about in his news? Yeah, I think I saw it. Also still Katie in the weeds. Very good. Complete Act 7 complete. Now I'm going for Act 6. Any suggestions? Yeah, watch my guides. What am I waiting for? Well, the thing is, I don't have any reason really to awaken him yet, because he will not affect my prestige until I can Sig 200 him. You know, in case I do open, I don't know, an America Chavez crystal, because I will open like 1 or 2 America Chavez crystals later when he comes to arena or something like, you never know, just in case, like. And yeah, because right now there's no reason to immediately do so. It's just because, yeah, his prestige will not affect. I can take him to like Sig 150 or Sig 140, and you know, that does nothing for me. When did you make Ultron video? I'll make one soon, don't worry, I'll make one soon. I have been struggling a bit with, I'm not gonna say motivation, but I don't know, energy. I have been actually quite down for the last few days, and as you have noticed, I haven't really made videos last couple of days, so I'll get to it, I promise I will. But yeah, with Hercules, there's absolutely no rush. I will not open 10. I can't afford 10. I really can't. There is what's the best way to say? Not saying too much. There's a big issue with the YouTube payment this month, and like my birthday, everything that happened on my birthday was awesome and was super helpful, and obviously anything that was sent through Streamlabs is like with me right now. Anything that was sent through super chats, I'm only gonna get at end of August. So there's that, and my July payment basically got about 30-something% reducted from it due to some sort of US tax, and they are asking me to prove that I, well, basically have nothing to do with USA, because, like, you know, I don't live, work, or do anything there. But they have already deducted all of that bit, so in reality, a bit fucked till end of next month. It's just, you know, funny. There's always something. Which actually ruined a ton of plans for me, but whatever. Oh, there you go. So, like, why should you be upset if he doesn't even play? You know, that means he will have significantly less of an impact. Like, is it just like, I don't know, your jealousy, as in like, let him be. Like, what difference does it make to you what he does? I don't understand that, Annie. If anything, you should care less about whatever he has on his account if he doesn't even play properly. But all in all, like, I mean, who cares? You should wish everybody, like, all the best and stuff like that. And on, like, a purely basic level, I do. Like, you know, hope he pulls every featured champion and whatever else. What if they add 26? They will never do that, Virendra. They will never do that. New bug where you're able to throw. I have heard about it, yes. Apparently, if you reinstall your game, it could help you sort it out. I have heard that as well. Which Nexus? No clue, Justin. I have no clue which Nexus I'm gonna pick. The prediction for last week's boss if so. Well, one is Emma Frost, pretty much guaranteed. Then I think we could see 6.2 champion or Grandmaster or Collector or something like that. Maestro maybe. Top Ed C. How are you doing? Grandmaster since for some reason. Yeah. Could be Grandmaster. I do installing but still happens sometimes. Yeah, I know. This entire bug situation is quite crazy these days. I really do hope they fix it. Fix it fast. Come on there, Mr. Negative. Smacked. Jealous of that dupe. I wish my negative was duped. Gonna be taking my 5-star Diablo at rank 5. He's an absolute beast with the Mystic Expression. Yes, he is. Absolutely correct. Don't you ever have this feeling that you have enough of good champs ranked up and then you can do pretty much everything? So a bit relaxed therefore. Kind of. Not really. I don't know. I guess I do. I do have, like, whenever like new content or new challenge gets announced, I do have that what's your best way to put it? And this is not, I'm not trying to come from like an arrogant place, but whenever anything new gets announced to the game, I know that I will be able to do it, because if I can't do it, then it's like, you know, more than likely the majority of the game, well, vast majority of the people can't do it either, and that would not like work out well for anyone. I don't know, it's kind of like weird to describe it. I realize very well that I'm not like the best or anything like that, but I also realize that I'm somewhere up there when it comes to, you know, capability of clearing this game, in between like determination to grind, knowledge about the game and roster and all that other stuff. So, you know, it's kind of how it is. Hey, what's up, Wanch? How are you doing? XBS 626 champion to appear in sub? I hope he does. I hope he does. I have a score to settle. No, class restrictions I think are a horrible idea for Lancer. Class restrictions in general in this game are some of the most disliked by me anyways. Yeah, don't like class restrictions at all. Oh yeah, if there is no RNG involved with hype, he would be way too OP. If, like, let's say all of his abilities have 100% a trigger, so every special one you get like 5 incinerates, or every heavy attack you get 4 or 5 furies, and every level 2 armor breaks and stuns just can't exist. too strong immediately. You two what? And 6 rank 3 Ultra Solo Abyssal. How can? Easy and quickly. Ultron shreds that up. Abyss Omega. I think Ankit has a video. 3 blue screen there. A blue screen what? What are you on about there, boy? You can open 6 star thinking of something new. It'll after how many seconds? Okay, go open your 6 star. TW worth focusing on. That's not dying.
Do it! Just do it!
AW is worth focusing on during seasons, obviously not during off seasons. But again, you need to have a team of like-minded people, because being over-competitive in AW when you're not able to read the room, so to speak, has destroyed a lot of alliances. So you need to be careful. W was focusing on his stress. Okay. What's up, Alien X? How are you doing? How goes it? Slowly but surely. Just earning some casual units. Finally duped my rank 3 Ultron. Oh, I wish I duped my rank 3 Ultron. Honestly do. It's still interrupted. Whatever. Degenerate. I think I like Summer of Pain more. I like first 3 weeks of Summer of Pain. I don't like last 3 weeks. I like the first 3 weeks of Summer of Pain. The last 3 fights have been like, nah. I mean, overall, I still like the event. It's not as much as I thought or hoped I would. I'm about to do a mini crystal. Hope you bless me a lot. Well, best of luck, friend. Best of luck. When will Juggernaut get the buff? No clue. I think I held like Summer Pain more. Okay. All with that stupid 100 update. Show me on the doll. Where did 100 update touch you?
Magic.
Been trying Doom? Yeah, Doom can do it. Doom can definitely do the fight. If you want, you can just probably like level 1 spam and like, you know, heavy spam. Dragon Man good for a bunch of stuff in AQ. Few things in AW. Through a generic questing as well. Some can't stop, won't stop stuff, things like that. Oh. Where are your funny videos? What do you mean by funny videos? Most favorite part of the game when you ever joined? Competitive Alliance War, I guess, has gotten the most emotion out of me, if that makes sense. Yeah, I think that would be Competitive Alliance War. All your solos, you just make stuff look so easy. A lot of people are overcomplicating these things, and honestly, it's a lot more often about your confidence and that you can do it, rather than doing anything special or magical and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, block baiting heavy attacks. This game is actually very sensitive when it comes to noticing inputs. And if your finger stutters when you're nervous, opponents don't throw that heavy attack because the game actually registers those microseconds when you kind of let off the block. And then more often, opponent throws 5-hit combo in your block. For pretty much no other reason that you were nervous. You didn't even intend to let the finger go off block, but when you're nervous and anticipating opponent's heavy attack, you kind of like don't want to be too late, so your finger kind of like automatically like jitters a bit. And if it does that, opponent carries on hitting your block, right? And it's very important in fights like that to be confident, to know that you will have time, you will react fast enough, and plant that finger firm and have a conscious effort not to let that finger off the screen. And there are a ton of little nuanced things like that that kind of help you fight better in this game. And yeah, most of the people don't even like think or realize, and then they say like, oh, the AI doesn't behave the same way. It's not that AI doesn't behave the same way, it's that you don't do the same things as you saw other people do. So that's the big difference there. It's kind of like when an opponent doesn't throw special attacks and you get cornered, quite often it is more about you being more aggressive and pushing opponent to that corner, because all of the AIs are more likely to activate special attack when they are cornered, opposed to when they corner you. And all of the AIs are more likely to throw special attack when you tap their block in mixed amount of times, 2, 3, 4 hits in that block and then dash back. And a bunch of things like that. All of them come together, and then you might think like, oh, that AI doesn't do things like I do. It's like, why did he hit a full 5-hit combo in my block in the video? He throws heavy attacks almost immediately, and like whole chunk of things when people are quite oblivious to why things aren't working out. And most of them go away when you're confident. Regarding next war season, do you think it'll be a smooth start? No, I don't think it's going to be a smooth start. I don't think it's going to be a smooth season. Last day, Paul. Video coming? Yeah, probably video is going to be coming about that for sure at some point. Pulled second 6-star Mystic as long shot. You know, not too bad. Not my favorite cup of tea, but not too bad. The 5-star Overseer, yeah, it's, you know, a new champion. Not too bad. A crap load of sense, dude. I got some nerfs in harder fights. Well, there you go. There you go. For summer, always turn your AC, not get sweaty. Yes, not getting sweaty is always very, very important. Like, I keep wet wipes next to my desk, because like when I stream it gets super hot in this room, like my fingers, my phone just gets sweaty and stuff like that. So I have wet wipes, regular wipes, and it just cleaned up. Good morning, just rank 3 my Claire. Maybe revisit video. Maybe. Very nice to know. Thank you. You're welcome. Maybe that's why Hiders Road to medium. Yeah, well, quite often it is just that. And remembering how probably you're betting specials. I think I do. I'm quite sure I do. Nah, this is just content creator support built in for YouTubers. Of course it is. Well, 6-star Strife and a 5-star Overseer. Congratulations. Nope, nothing has gone through. Let me check on Streamlabs, guys, but well, nothing has gone through at all yet. I just refreshed the tab, says no new events today, and it says everything is 0-0 and we still don't have a Comrade Daddy on the stream. Sorry about that. Strat needs to be duped. For Abyss and Labyrinth, no. For casual content, yes. What about Lucky Content Creator Pull Theory? That's another piece of bullshit. On average, content creators open more. That's one thing. And second thing is that content creators have a choice to showcase which openings they want. Like, I myself, let's say, I have in past a couple of times purchased an early access bundle and I was a bit grumpy or rushed and that video didn't record well, and obviously I didn't pull anything amazing. Like, I didn't pull anything at all, and I had like basically a shitty opening and I just didn't upload it, right? Content creators have a choice whether to upload things. And I'm not saying everybody does that, but I think a lot of people, you know, when you pull absolute shite, many people just don't upload it. It's kind of like in, you know, when you're looking at Instagram or Facebook and everybody's having these wonderful holidays and amazing, you know, adventures and stuff like that. And you know very well that's not their real life. That's not everybody's real life. That's not most people's real life.
Shut up and take my money.
Dog 2017 $5. My $5 ate his $2 super chat for breakfast. Sorry about that. Smiley face.
Thank you very much, K-Dog. Thank you.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!
So let's get K-Dog name up there. Let's get K-Dog up there. I'm not saying that it is something I do a lot. I'm just saying that I have done it with a couple of openings in past, let's say. But I'm fully aware that, you know, people can do that a lot more. It's like these random one crystal pops. It's like, oh, I decided to like upload a video where you open one crystal or something like that, and you know, I got it. You don't know that that guy might have opened 92 crystals before that, but he got nothing, kind of thing. But again, I'm not saying anything like concrete, but all I'm saying is that content creators don't get some sort of specific luck. What's up, Konstantin? How are you doing? You got a 5-star overseer. Do you all think he's good? I think he's alright. I don't think he's like insanely amazing, but I do think he's alright. I just opened a 6-star Nexus, Stealthy Sim, and Red Guardian. All new. Been staring at it for 15 minutes. I'm stuck. Stealthy Sim. Oh, I myself would personally pick Red Guardian. Because I do think with a little bit of numbers love. Because Red Guardian has a unique ability nobody else has in the game. That's why I'm all you can. He might not be a champion that you need day to day or rank up immediately. But I would pick Red Guardian there. Because yeah, Red Guardian quite literally has a unique one-of-a-kind ability in this game. That at the moment is, you know, useful-ish. But at any given point has the potential to be invaluable. So that is who I would pick. MrWTF. That's a nice analogy and point. Thank you. Finish the Star-Lord Cringe Challenge. I think drained my soul. Yeah, Star-Lord Cringe Challenge is the worst one of them all. It's better to have 5 out of 5 deep wounds overall on max 3 out of 3 in courage in the game. I always run 5 out of 5 deep wounds and 1 out of 3 in courage. A few days ago I rushed to use generic 5-star awakening gem on AA. What do you think about that? Fair? I mean, like, AA deserves it. Why not? Which champ or buff has been the best slow burn surprise to you? I think Kingpin. The more I use him, the more I like him. I don't like him with Liquid Courage Double Edge for medium to short level fights though. But I do like him a ton without that, or for long level fights with Liquid Courage Double Edge. Do you think Diablo needs awakening with his new buff? I took mine to rank 3 unawakened, but I really do want to get him awakened. So it's kind of not here nor there. Feel like that. Ooh hoo hoo, MrWTF coming in with that big boy money. Jesus. Okay.
Mr. W. Oh my god! And 99. Wow! Thanks.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I was trying to find. Here we go.
Hello, I like money.
Thank you very much, MrWTF. And well, again, I don't think that Red Guardian is going to be a champion that, you know, is life changing immediately. It's just a champion that I at any and all time want to have access to. Like, I have maxed out my 5-star. I don't use him too much, but if I didn't have him maxed out, I'd still max him out again, knowing what I know now. And there are few select things that again he's like really good for, but well, let's hope it works out. Either way, thank you very much. It starts like in arena. Because in game I grow and starts heating. No, I don't think so. I always kind of restart the game whenever it starts logging. Or the game crashes. I think it's being 5-star featured. No, I don't think. No, I think 5-star featured ends with Overseer now. I'm quite sure it will finish with Overseer. So I don't think 5-star Hercules is going to be in there. Mr. Negative video. Yeah. Ultron and Mr. Negative video. Hey, hear you. Well, it's not just you. Last event was 5 weeks. This event is 4 weeks, R1. So that's why it's just, well, shorter. You know? It is, in fact, significantly shorter. And grow up, JJ. Swear to God. Sometimes it seems like you're like 5.
Watch your mouth, young man.
Mr. Krabs.
Hello, I like money.
Oh, forget him, he's an idiot.
Maestro, as a defender, gets absolutely shredded everywhere. Maestro, as a defender, gets absolutely shredded everywhere by Moleman, so he has done absolutely nothing on defense. He really hasn't. I'd be boring if I grew up. Yeah, I know, me too. Me too. That's the thing they say, especially about like men, that men age, but they don't grow up. Maybe it's 5 stars if I don't use him. Yeah, maybe. There is an aspect of that as well, yes. Max 5-star Red Guardian, use him all the time. He blows stealthy away in the slow department. Yes, definitely. 6-star source, who does everything. So does better. Red Guardian's right choice. I think so too. I generally think so too. Red Guardian is like up there in my most wanted 6-star champion list. Not because I do anything with him right now, just because I want to have the ability to kind of like eventually. Because I don't think he's overly relevant right now in the game. And I can't promise that he ever will be. But I can very well see a case or scenario or set of circumstances that make him like extremely valuable for several pieces of content. What do you say to be the... well, I think the easiest way to get that adapter down, if you check out my live stream, once I got absolutely smacked, it's gonna be a long fight. But basically, hold block, do 4-hit combo, and you know, finish with a heavy attack and keep holding the block. And let that special lock 2 keep healing you. And because Doom is so tanky, you're gonna hardly take any damage. And it's gonna be a slow fight, but it's gonna be very easy and simple fight. Or you can just spam level 1s a ton as well. Kind of up to you. Punisher, Hulk, and Hercules are so annoying to fight to me. They are quite annoying to fight, yes. I am lagging. I hope... Okay, let's increase the ventilation. Oh, come on. Really? This thing again. Every freaking time. One second, guys. Ah, you bitch. Katie has left the building now. Katie is still here. One second, we'll fix this. I hate when it happens. Okay, should be fine now. Okay, the camera is going to be obviously messed up a bit, but there we go. Should be fine now. And hopefully the lag goes away, even though it does seem it's here. I hate when that's why I hate technology, man. Something's always not right or not working or not good enough. Or do you think the past events are better than the latest events? Like, which, you mean monthly side events, or you mean like Summer of Pain or Grandmaster Gauntlet? Ibom doesn't really have a spot on defense these days, does he? Not really, no, not anymore, since they took away those nodes that he was commonly placed on. Dots, dots, dots. I know. I got 6-star Hercules Awakened. Should I throw 100 generics into him? Well, who else are you gonna use them on? That's the first question. I mean, I'm like 99% sure that I will do that. It's very hard for me a scenario where I would not throw a whole bunch of the generic gems into him. Faceless monster. No, we're here. Top Sergeant MCOC. Yes. The game has stuff here. No, we're good. Mike's waiting by the middle now. Don't quite get that alien, but hey, good. Goose rank Bishop with spiked armor and debuff immune, and what about that, friend? What's wrong with Bishop? I tried plugging AC to a different hole. That's the thing, I don't really think I have a spare one. But I will have to try it. The thing is, they shouldn't even be like remotely connected at all, in like any capacity. There's nothing that makes those things correlate with each other. But I'll try to sort that out. Bishop on Stun Reflect Polka Dot power was surprisingly difficult. I think any clean encounters. Stun Reflect plus Polka Dot. Yeah, why don't you just ghost it? I mean, let Bishop throw that level 1. Oh no, I don't know. Ghosting might be a bit tricky. Bishop, Stun Reflect, Polka Dot. Cosmic Outsider, maybe? Worth the thought. Void, Red Hulk, well, Void, I don't know how well he would do. Maybe. Super annoyed right now. 611 has not been giving me easy time until now. before I reach any tips. Well, the easiest path I think is the one where you go fight Agent Venom. Agent Venom is fairly tricky fight, but you can try and redo it as many times as you need to, till you can one-shot him well. Then go up to Iron Patriot, Red Skull, Nebula Gambit, that path. Any tips? Practice. It really isn't as bad as you think it is. But that path is likely the easiest. The one that goes to the left side, like Moon Knight and a whole bunch of champs, is not too bad either. My roster, rank 4 5-star Falcon, Domino 6-star Elsa, 6-star Ultron, rank 3 I-Bomb, Sabretooth. I don't think you should struggle as much as... Oh, my best advice there is practice, honestly. I don't want to sound like facetious or mean or anything like that. But, yeah. There you go. That is Bishop. I'm gonna try the punch. Oh, that is one thing that I really want to do at some point. I really want to unlock Polar Tech Mastery. What about Diablo Paul? You mean for the Bishop fight? Maybe, because then you can stun. Huh. Maybe. I think a rank 3 Sim Supreme can do 6. Well, I think 565 Nick can do the Medusa fight. And I think if you struggled with Nick, then you're probably gonna struggle even more with Sim Supreme. But ultimately, I do think that both of those champions can do that fight. Can you make a good guide video about Doc Ock? I'm definitely not the person to make a guide on Doc Ock. I haven't used him all that much. I'm not the most dedicated Doc Ock player, so that's probably not a great idea to ask me to. Okay, actually, this should be the last fight here, so we can move on to different arenas. Easy peasy. For newer ones, no retreat can be difficult. Spanish can be feedbacks. Yeah, I definitely understand no retreat can be throwing you off, but and that's why I said it's not necessarily about the team, it's about the player and practice. I understand that no retreat can mess people up, and actually the problem with no retreat is that it messes more with your head than it makes the fight difficult. Because in reality, like, you can trigger the degen, not like all the time, every time, but you know, triggering the degen is much less punishing than getting hit in the face. And the best thing is, whilst the degen's active, you can dash back as much as you want, and that can let you get back the fight in order. Yeah, Doc Ock has lost quite a bit of its shine, for sure. Okay, I think we are good here for now. Let's finish it. Let's move on to... Let's get that last tier for basic. By the way, look at that, guys. I'm like 1.5 million battle chips now. Not too bad, considering that... considering I had no battle chips by the time at Jubilee Arena. So all of these I have grinded since Jubilee Arena. Which was 6-star basic, so like last 2 cycles. So not too bad. Not too bad, if I may say so. Quite happy with that. Don't you dare to give me that shit. Arena obviously does not matter as much. I was Luke Cage 6-star? He's not I actually took mine to rank 2. Well, partially because I kept duping him. My Luke Cage is like 160 or something. But there are things that I like about him. Unfortunately, Kabam kind of screwed me over. Because Luke Cage was also meant to be really good with one of the attack tactics. That let you put a whole bunch of debuffs on the opponent. And then attack tactics never worked properly to begin with. And now they just kind of like got rid of them. So I'm a bit pissed off at Kabam for that, but you know, it is what it is. Still, Luke Cage is kind of cool. He can be a monster with some of the camp EQ nodes. What's up, Jacob? Welcome to the stream. Let's give you Arnie handshake. Haha. This one side event suck? Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. This month's side event does indeed, as you so eloquently put, suck. The people with the two worst way to judge themselves.
Well, 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 if it isn't booger breath and the mushroom tip.
That's Jacob looking at Ika and MrWTF. How am I? I'm okay. I'm okay. Just, you know, doing a bit of grindy things to get some units and stuff. Need to get second tier 4 basic before this arena goes away. And then I need to get some 5-star arena done and stuff. Free fights available for arenas. Yeah, I mean, like, it would be nice if we could, but you know, I can kind of understand why they don't. And I don't think that that's like the biggest problem with the game right now. I'd like it, but I wouldn't put anywhere close to the top of the, you know, to-do list pile for Kabam. Let's do less rewards than the past ones. Do they though? Are you sure? What's up, Eric Wilson? Need tier 4 basics and tier 5 basics as well. Yeah, I desperately need tier 5 basics. Well, not maybe that. Basically, I need like 10 tier 5 basics or 8 tier 5. No, I think about 10 tier 5 basics to catch up to the amount of tier 2 alpha that I have. So, like, my glory. I'm not buying any tier 2 alpha anymore with my glory. I'm buying only tier 5 basic fragments. But you can only get like half a tier 5 basic per week. So, that's not that much of a help. So, yeah. Tier 5 basic problem is real right now. If I had enough tier 5 basics, I would take another 3-4 champions, like rank 2, rank 3. Actually, Bishop is such a great AW attack monster with that heal box. Nice. Nice. Bishop, I'm getting more and more intrigued with him. I kind of really wish mine was duped. What's up, Fuji? How are you doing? Keep pulling tier 2 alpha from dailies. It's a joke. Yeah, I think the tier 2 alpha is the most common pull there as well, so, you know. It just feels like a slap in the face right now, though, doesn't it? On 3 years MCOC, I like Aegon and Colossus as 5-star still. Eventually, you're gonna catch a white whale, don't worry. Rank 3 Lucky Hercules, so glad I held my costing tier 5 CC. How do you like your Hercules? How do you like your Master of Herc? Bishop does break Kingpin, yes. What type of boss would I make for SOP? I know, I don't know if that would be the boss, but I would like a no retreat 626 champion with like a few other links on. Like no retreat, prove yourself, and a few other things. I think that would be quite dope. Don't you guys like, yeah, no retreat, prove yourself, maybe burden of might. The specials are like, you know, much harder to do. I think that'd be quite mwah. Tempted. Yeah. I know. TF5 basic problem is definitely becoming more and more apparent the more people switch to 6-star champions. Thing is, you can very well maintain tier 2 alpha to tier 5 basic balance if you still rank up 5 stars. Because in 5 stars, the ratio is 5-to-1. You need 10 tier 2 alphas to take a 5-star from rank 3 to rank 4 to rank 5, and 2 tier 5 basics. So that's 5-to-1 ratio. Kabam gives all tier 2 alphas out in a ratio of 3-to-1 with tier 5 basics. Like, if you take a look at all of the offers and stuff like that, you can get like 3 tier 2 alpha and 1 tier 5 basic. That, in fact, literally was an offer like not too long ago, where you basically get 3 tier 2 alphas and 1 tier 5 basic. So that's the ratio they are dishing it out. And the problem is that, like, for instance, to rank 3 and the rank 4 champions, rank 2 and rank 3 6-star specifically, the ratio is more like 2-to-1 for 6 stars. As in, like, you need 2 tier 2 alphas for every tier 5 basics that you spend. Last few offers have been 4-to-1 now. That's even worse. That's even worse. But yeah, you need about 2-to-1 ratio for 6-star champions. And that kind of escalates the problem further and further. And only way to catch up is to invest in 5 stars, which nobody wants to do. I got tier 4 basic expiring in overflow. I don't think I have ever been in that type of situation. Crazy luck from just 25 hair cows for 6 stars. Nice. Congrats, man. Congrats, Fuji. I was about to rank 5 my Hercules this week, but due to we're just gonna wait. Fair play. Well, I hope you're enjoying your Twitch. Grandmaster is the SOP boss. Sure, why not? Doesn't sound too bad. That's 5 stars anymore unless I have gems. Yeah, pretty much exactly the same thing. Like, my last rank 5 was Spider Ham, and only reason I took him to rank 5 but was kind of like, whatever, I have a gem. You can type KT, Act 6. Yeah, I have made guides for like all of the Act 6. So if you're doing Act 6, you can type in any quest specifically, like 621, 623 or stuff like that, and you can see exploration guide for it. Funny that only 2 Avengers in this game is really usable, but yes. That is true. I mean, Hulkbuster though. Hulkbuster is up there. Hulkbuster is an Avenger. And Namor is technically an Avenger. So I'd increase that count a bit. Should you be ranking up 5 stars and 6 stars for level up points? Well, the thing is, like, I don't want to use any of my tier 5 basics and resources on 5 stars anymore. That's the problem. Don't get tilted, Sergeant. Don't get tilted. Remember, not a single person on this planet is ever born with some sort of magic ability to do 6.11 easily and well. If you doubt your skill, that's fine. I doubt my own skill all the time. But what do? Do you kind of like moan and cry about it, or do you practice and try to get better? You know, like, good example is, I don't know, Korg special attack. I was unable to evade it, and I didn't put the effort to learn how to evade it for like a month, and I just worked around it. And then I got faced with a situation where I couldn't. I had to evade Korg's level 1. What I did is, I put in an active effort to try and learn how to evade it. That's it. Once you practice, you're gonna get it down and problem sorted. Some people get things easier, some people take more time. Like, I didn't always, know how to Quake well. Spend time learning Quake. Learn how to Quake. Best decision ever in regards of MCOC. Best roll Winter Soldier have done with rank 3 Herrick's 40 hits. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. What's up, Jay? How are you doing? play Mystic Champs due to being underpowered and just boring, but Sigil Witch is fun. I know Sigil Witch is really fun. That's the thing. If you send me some more clips, I'll find which ones I want to showcase and I'll record the video about Sigil Witch today. Mr. Negative should be quite fun. Mr. Negative, yeah, is very fun. Lag. Sorry about that, lads. Ah, crap. Easy peasy. Professor X is quite an amazing champion, yeah. My biggest gripe with Professor X, definitely, you know, and that's kind of like a shitty thing, is because I like running Liquid Courage Double Edge, and he's arguably one of the worst champions with Liquid Courage and Double Edge. You can still kind of play him, but it's not the same thing anymore, and I just don't like it. And what's ironic is because he can make any mutant Liquid Courage and Double Edge friendly. And it just kind of, I don't know, it really gets to me, it really pisses me off. Oh, come on, 3%, really? 3%, really? Okay, so nearly there. Nearly at the 2 million points here. Wonderful. Okay. Ah, Jacob's running ouchies. Very fascinating. You have footage of cows 6.37.1. Oh, for all. Cool, not sure if anybody cares for. Okay, cool. Well, you can put on the Winter Soldier as well. Winter Soldier is a good way to start a video. If it's like a good impressive fight. Because that is... Winter Soldier fight is so common that it provides kind of like a good comparison, because you don't need... By showing a Winter Soldier fight, you immediately kind of like establish a champion where he's like purely for like a generic vanilla fight basic damage scenarios. So as boring and as uninteresting Winter Soldier fights are, they actually do serve a purpose to showcase just kind of like, you know, the base level of champion and generic sandbox environment, more or less. Best champions for potion farming at Roll. Cosmic Ghost Rider, Colossus. Well, Hercules probably now Hela, if you can play Hela well. Some people use Aegon still. A whole ton of champions can do it. Around 80 hits without synergy and suicides. IMD. It's too much. It really is too much. I have done it. Like with synergies though, I think. I have done it in less than 80 hits without suicides. IMD with a 4-star. It does sound like quite a lot of hits to me. I don't know Ouchie so much, but Ouchie's an MD currently. Diablo shreds everything. I bet he does. Can I test out Hercules in Abyss? I don't think his damage is higher than the damage cap. But he does well in Abyss. Does well in Abyss. Longshot Ammo Massacre worth of rank 2 is a 6-star. Well, I have rank 2 Massacre. I think that, yeah, they are. Depending what you need. Each count is a bit different, but overall, yeah, I'd say yeah. Well, try out Scarlet Witch against Winter Soldier with the synergy team. Make sure that you have the Wolverine synergy and the Scarlet Witch synergy, most importantly. Then start the fight with like parry heavy, drop 1 level 1, then parry heavy and get to level 2, and then stick in between 3 and 4 instabilities. Try that out for me, pretty please. And it really, like, in my testing, it generally wasn't that RNG based. I got consistent results that didn't vary much at all. But yeah, never go past 5 instability really. And keep it at like 3 and 4. 5 max, but then jump down to 4. Yeah, I know without synergy you need cast 2 special ones, but you know, with synergy you can just start immediately with that power gain. It's just gonna give you quicker start. And then obviously just basically level 2 heavy, parry, parry, level 2 heavy kind of thing. Double Bundy. Can record now, same setup. You with full synergies and suicides. Well, suicides I don't think are like really needed or good because she doesn't handle them well. But like, yeah, if you want to just record something that looks impressive, you know, it looks cool, big numbers and stuff. But so long as you have synergies and MD, I think that should be good now. If you want, you can, yeah, put on the Liquid Courage Double Edge, whichever. But I don't think they really need it for her too much, to be honest. Let's smack down, that seems supreme. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Ah, all of my, wait, oh wait, shit, I think I got the final milestone. Why am I grinding here? I think I got carried away. Yep. Why am I at 2.2 million? Why did nobody stop me? Why didn't nobody stop me? Okay, I see what you did there.
All right, get out of here.
What a noob uninstall.
First, take a big step back and literally fuck your own face.
What is the best new counter for Bishop? Quake? I actually don't know who like works really well against the guy. Will I see you suffer? Oh, shut up. This is just a waste of time. It's not even suffering. How long is the delay? What do you mean, how long is the delay? The delay of what? Word in the street is that all bandy rules. Have never heard about it. Must be quiet word in the street. Or must be a shitty street. Hey, what's up, Zero? How are you doing, man? Welcome, Zero. Welcome. Accelerate. Really playing the role of the Jacobkanda.
In bird culture, this is considered a dick move.
Next series, no more. Let's put up some points for Strifendale. Oh, we can have some fun 5-stars to use here. Some fun 5-stars. Favorite character in MCU? Well, I have always been a bit of a Tony Stark simp. I think Tony Stark's awesome. Or more specifically, I thought that Robert Downey Jr. plays him amazing. Use Domino on Ihawk. Well, Domino is rank 5. Well, we'll get to Domino at some point. Come on. Let's chop him down. What's up, Krishna? How are you doing? And more to Steve Rogers. I did like Captain America and MCU quite a bit, but he was a bit too goody two shoes for the most part. So I'm like, Tony's more interesting, more complex. You know, I don't know. Like him more. Which is kind of tricky because, like, you know, in Civil War, Cap made a lot more sense, and I thought that Tony is wrong, but I'm like, fuck it all, I'm Team Tony till the end. 45 hits. Well, there you go. 45 hits makes a bit more sense. Tony is the smartest dumb person ever. I know, right? Some of the things is like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You killed my mommy? Really? It's like, Tony was full aware that, like, you know, Winter Soldier was mind controlled and all that other stuff. You killed my mommy? Dude, the fuck? I mean, I kind of understood where Tony came from. I just thought that Cap is right. Because, like, who controls us is, like, you know, a solid threat to go with. But I agree much more with Cap, because when you let somebody else control you, that invites a lot of greed, corruption, and shit like that. So I would also believe that, you know, what Cap said was right. That we each are our own best oversight, and we should strive to be that. Like, okay, in a situation like this, like, imagine you have a ton of power in your hands, but you get controlled by some, you know, mindless, faceless government bureaucrats. And then take in consideration, I don't know, the political climate in America. How do you expect him to react for parents in front of you? I don't know. Considering that it happened 3-4 decades ago, like, considering, like, I definitely didn't expect him to kind of, like, what is he, like a fucking Red Bull? I'd be pretty pissed if he killed my mommy. Like... yeah, but the thing is, whether you can control yourself. You would be pissed, sure. You won't, like... I don't know, do something about it. Sure. Would you gonna be like, I don't know, full on trying to blast a rocket and somebody, you want to, I don't know, like beat them up, but like, would you want to like murder them? That's why KT just sank Kebab's Sokovia cards. Top 5 all-time movies. I've never given it that much of a thought. There are obviously some movies that I really, really do like. Are we... Hey, something's off. What the hell? As in, like, why wasn't it poisoned? Oh, I had chance to purify Debus. Oh, that's him in childhood. It's one of the defining moments of him becoming who he is. Again, well, yeah, again, I can see why he would react that way. But what I'm saying is, I have hoped and expected of him to be able to control himself. And again, keep in mind, Tony is my favorite. I like Tony. It's just that I didn't like him at that very moment. And not only that, but I feel like Cap saying Barbaki was annoying. It overpowered his good point. I mean, that was true. Cap was also definitely a bit too bulky. For me, it's more than being dick over and over again. Oh yeah, about Tony, that's another thing where literally like all the villains of all of his movies and Spidey's movies have been created by Tony being a dick. Or his dad being a dick, or, you know, somebody in that family being a dick. But, you know, it's kind of like, whoopsie. Oh, and Avengers Ultron, obviously. You can't forget Ultron. Tony coming back to MCU? Probably not. And all my 5-star shots were here to be featured. You're still in 3 months, what do you think? Go for it if you want. A long time to say 5-star shots though. Bishop and AW defense. A lot of people have been talking him on defense and AW defense. I haven't fought him yet, but we'll have to pay some more attention to him. Hercules vs CGR, who is the top cosmic champion? Corvus. Or it would be Hype. I'd legitimately still say Hyperion if Hype was a 6-star, but right now I'm probably still gonna say Corvus. Maybe. You anxiety finding button issue. Yeah, I know. I am that guy placing 6-star Bishop and Power Reserve. Mr. Wolf is existed during endgame opening week. Yeah. Well, I guess you're gonna have to wait and see till I come up with my rankings. I'm not gonna get baited into answering this. Or more specifically,
I can answer that for money.
there will be a video coming. And obviously at the end of the year I'm gonna upload my champion ranking videos anyhow. I want to get high as Sig on my Ter. I kind of low-key want to rank my 5-star Terex because I don't have a 6-star. And if I would want to rank up Terex, he would have to be high Sig anyways. So I kind of want to take my Terex up. I do think that Tony and MCU kind of ruined Spider-Man for me, though. The current Tom Holland Spider-Man, I can't see him as Spider-Man. I only look at him as like Tony's bitch boy. Like everything that Spidey is right now in MCU is basically what Tony made him to be. 150k views today, nice. Congratulations, guys. Going strong then, man. Congrats. And you see, these $2 came through. Nobody swallowed these two. But congrats, man. Yeah, I also think so. The prestige alone makes... but, okay, assuming that we can take prestige out of the way. But I know what you mean. Prestige does indeed make Hercules more valuable than Cosmic Ghost Rider for most accounts.
MCOC, $2. Hey KT, almost at 150k views today. Good night, smiling face with hearts.
Oh crap, really? Not gonna die yet? There we go. Check out all the hype before and now. We'll see. Jury is still out on that one. He's growing on me more and more, though. I must say that. Oh, CGI can't dex, that is a stupid argument, yes. I agree with that. But here's another argument that really... Two main points that I have always had issue with CGR. And that nobody can kind of like refute properly. Or at least nobody has refuted them properly yet. And those 2 points alone kind of like take CGR... Or actually 3 points. Okay, let's go with the 3 points. Point number 1. CGR is reliant on full combos. Dropping a full combo makes it a lot, well, more inconvenient, let's say, to intercept or dashback intercept, but that's not just it. It also makes it a lot harder whenever you go up against evaders or any nodes that might require you to do specific hit counts and hit combos and things like that. So the fact that he's tied, effectively tied to doing 5-hit combos is a very big problem in today's game, and many people don't understand how detrimental that is. Like a very basic example could be like Mixmaster, but there's just a ton of shit like that. Second thing that CGR really suffers from, and what makes him ineligible for a ton of fights, is the fact that he is incredibly tied to his power, ability to throw special attacks when you need, which special attack and when you need it, and anything that messes with power or special attacks in general just shuts down CGR completely. And that is a huge weakness, and it's exacerbated in case of CGR, because without using special attacks you basically just can't get anything done at all. And that is a massive problem. And for instance, Hercules does not suffer from it, because you can spend an entire fight without dropping a special attack. Hercules is still gonna have like a massive attack. So that is the full combo tied into special attack. And the second bit is that CGR is in fact fully reliant on being able to freely land debuffs and gain buffs, which, you know, is just, again, another thing that makes him ineligible for a shitload of fights. So by those three things alone, and obviously CGR has upsides over Hercules and plenty of other champions. Like CGR has double immunity, full immunity, not like that weak ass shit that Her has. And CGR has, yes, if awakened, Fate Seal and crap like that. That is super useful, and Hercules doesn't have that. And there are other things, but, yeah, I think there are, well, I do think there are some innate problems with both characters, but the more I think about it, the more I talk about it, the more I play with the champions, I do genuinely believe right now, and this might be a bit of a spoiler for an upcoming video, so if you guys see it, you can consider yourself a bit lucky. But I do genuinely believe that Cosmic Ghost Rider will, in fact, maybe not take a back seat, but I do think that Hercules will have more impact on the game than CGR ever had. If that makes sense. Because CGR, like, going Act 6 and 6.3, open any quest, and out of all of the paths, how many of those paths, maybe not necessarily CGR can squeeze through, but how many of those paths would you want to use CGR for? And things like that. The thing is, CGR is amazing, wonderful, wonderful champion if everything lines up well. Which champion? Your best champion forever to daytime? Quake. Hey, what's up, John? How are you doing? Gotta go, everyone. See you. Alright, see you, Devastator. Puncher 2099 synergy is awesome for CGR. Yep. Yeah, he has that. Yeah, basically the answer there against that is yes. Ah, crap. About the champion fight. He doesn't seem to give a shit sometimes when somebody slows him. Oh, but yeah, so I mean, obviously CGR has things on her, and so goes vice versa. But I think deep down, most people realize that CGR is not really had the impact that many people said he will. People want and try to use CGR for everything or as many fights as they possibly can because he's fun and he's cool and everybody wants to love him. But, you know, it hasn't quite been like that. Skill definitely shouldn't be a factor when deciding which champion. Just because you can't play the champion does not mean that the champion's any worse. Skill can be a factor deciding the most popular champion and things like that, sure, but not the best. It's not champion's fault that you are lazy or unable to learn playing it. Absolutely agree. Skill level required, unless it's like unreal, as in like it's literally impossible, like maybe if one person plays, but no, that still doesn't matter. If there's at least one person who can do insane things with that champion, that proves that the champion itself is better, it's just we suck. Love how reliable Ultron now is. Yeah, I love Ultron now, man. Ultron's amazing. Ultron really is awesome. It's kind of like the best I describe. I don't know. Somebody is the ultimate Taskmaster pro and like gets every single fight done with Taskmaster in the game. You'd have to concede that Taskmaster could very well be, or probably is, the best champion in the game. And that all of us just suck for not being able to use him. Come on. Deadish. I'm seeing is definitely seeing. Let him have his luck. Yeah, Taskmaster was the first character that got the miss mechanic. I think if Taskmaster got a bit of luck, he would be so amazing. Move few of his synergies to basic hit, increase the phase time, increase the miss time, basically. And yeah, he would be crazy good. Similar CGI can do quick. No, it's not just that managing the managing rotations is complex. It's just that it's unfeasible, unrealistic, and, you know, unnecessary. CGR is one of the best champions in the game for any kind of like sandbox fight. There's absolutely nothing stopping you from playing freely, from no nodes to counter. And it's not that when nodes get introduced then it gets too difficult to do. It just often becomes like impossible or like not worth doing anymore. Like Mixmaster, for instance, you know? Just Mixmaster, it's not that it's like too tricky or something like that. Not that you would not be able to do it from like a player's perspective, as in like you would not be able to execute what's needed. It's just that node prevents you from doing what you have to do. And it's like, I do have CGR, and I do like playing him, but it has been very rare that, you know, I think, this is definitely where, like, I have to use CGR, or CGR is going to be best for this and stuff like that. CGR is a champion that you go to when you can use pretty much any champion. Yeah, right, Ankit. If I know what it feels like, see. Yes, Vladimir, that's absolutely correct. When you spend a lot of money, eventually you will get something for it. That's how things work. Everybody's talking about this one opening when he got really lucky, and nobody's mentioning 10 openings before when he like didn't pull anything or hardly pulled anything. Await is a huge weakness of CGR, yes. But not just that. Because again, CGR can't really handle evade well. CGR has to be able to, like, you know, drop debuffs and gain buffs undisturbed for most part. And there is a lot that kind of like, you know, CGR is very easy to distract or, you know, offset his ideal set of circumstances. And that is what does not make him that great of a champion in my eyes. I'm not saying he's bad, he's good, but he's not like insane amazing, oh my god. Because he's very easy to, well, not let do its best. I've seen some people spend 5k USD and not get hurt. I'm sure there's plenty of them. Hercules special intercept actually, and that is the thing that also, one of the two things that had kind of made me change my mind. Because Hercules special intercept registers when all of the other champion special intercepts wouldn't. Like, it's very hard to explain, but that window when it's classified as an intercept seems to be like really wide. So it's not really as an intercept so long as if you throw a special attack as opponent is dashing in at you or basically dashing and still hitting, it counts it as intercept. So yeah, it is easy to do. And especially in combination with Infuriate mechanic. And Infuriate mechanic makes opponents AI aggressive. So that Infuriate mechanic is like the best thing on Hercules. That Infuriate mechanic single-handedly could make another 10-15 champions in this game to go from good or great to insanely amazing. That's how powerful that Infuriate mechanic is. Think about all of the champions that require for AI to be cooperative and aggressive. Like, and I'm talking like She-Hulks and like a whole bunch of others. All of them could benefit from that Infuriate mechanic so much. And it really is great. Truly is amazing. Infuriate and iHulk would make iHulk immediately a lot better champion. But not just there and them. A whole bunch of champions. I didn't come. I'll open pack yourselves and dupe him. There's always that guy. Best also Warsons. Fair play, I guess. Edition did not have thousands. See you instance. The TGR was better for SOP Venom than the duped one. Huh. This is a fun fact. Ronin and Black Widow Deadly Origins. Yeah. They would. A lot of these party heavy champions would as well. Like even Captain Fintuber would absolutely love it. Because, you know. Any champion that's requiring for the fight to be at a good pace. Even Ultron would benefit from it a lot. They added Infuriate synergy to Black Panther. Black Panther has Infuriate now, with her synergy. Would I rank 3 Black Widow, Deadly Origins, or Elsa? I think I'm more likely to rank 3 Black Widow, Deadly Origins. Stop Salman Khan. Craig should have opposite Infuriate. It's not like Craig's not good enough as it is. Yeah, I think that Infuriate should have been introduced to Die-Hulk. I really do. The Infuriate definitely would make Die-Hulk a lot better champion. Ghost would become a lot better with Infuriate. You wouldn't have the passive AI problem. Ah, very good, Jacob. Now I get it. Silver Centurion, yeah. Silver Centurion, love it. Got 2 skill tip ICC burning a hole, wondering which one. What are your options, Mingle? What are your options there, young man? Yeah, basically Infuriate is... Okay, so you can look at Taunt as, let's say, Prowess, and Infuriate as a Fury. Taunt affects the special attack, as in like Prowess attacks affect special attack damage. Taunt affects the special attack, let's say the frequency or the desire for opponent's AI to throw it or whatever. And then Infuriate is kind of like Fury, when it makes opponent aggressive in everything they do. Just like Fury makes you hit harder on every single attack and every single ability and stuff like that. Infuriate would probably interact with Oscillate. Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, never mind. Here we are. But I think it is about time we finish thy stream. I think it is about time we finish thy stream. Very good. Got a few milestones. Got some things. Awesome. And yeah, that is it for today. Black Widow, Deadly Origins, and Elsa. I'd probably go Black Widow, Deadly Origins. Most likely. Silver Centurion, I haven't played with him that much yet. I'm kind of waiting till I dupe my 6-star. But, you know, I do like him. I do like Silver Centurion. XLR8 has a ton of Silver Centurion videos on his channel. Then a clip of Winter Soldier, perfect gameplay this time. Wonderful. Excellent. Prebian. And yeah, this is it. This is it, folks. That means that you can go and get riggedy wrecked, son! Either way.
Get out! Get out of this house! I said no!
See you guys. Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about
I'm in danger.